All right. Good evening, everybody. How are you? I am. No, don't. You started recording? I didn't want you to start yet, but that's okay. That's okay. What's happening?
Okay.
Now, I was going to tell you when to actually start it.
Okay.
But that's okay. We're live on your YouTube channel now, and that's all good. Or not.
We're Facebook Live, yeah.
We're Facebook Live?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what this is.
We're Facebook Live on Daure's Facebook on the PodBrother Live. So we're live on live right now. And that's pretty exciting to me. And next to you is the beautiful, lovely, the sexy Wendy Packer. How are you, love? I know you don't have a mic yet. We're going to get back to you. But now we're going to focus on Daure a little bit. And looks like you lost a connection there, but that's okay. It should come back soon. Daure, my man.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on?
I'm good. Good. Hold that. Yeah. Can you hold it?
Yeah. Wendy, you want to be camera for you? You can be camera.
It's all right. It's all right. I got it. I'm good. Everything's all right. I'm a comedian. My name is Daure Stinson, and I do comedy, stand-up comedy, and I write. And
where can we see your comedy? Do you have any of your stuff up on your YouTube channel?
It's on my Instagram. I have clips there, and I have stuff on my Facebook. Videos on my Facebook. That's where I really put my stuff at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where can we find you on your Facebook?
Daure, Daure Stinson, Stinson. It'll have my middle name in there too, Daure Marche Stinson.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see me, and just go to my videos and my stand-up there, and also my Instagram, Daure Daure_. That's it, and you'll find my stuff there. I do comedy, and I write. That's my thing. I like to write.
Which do you like doing more? Do you like doing the stand-up, or do you like doing the writing more? Which would?
The writing is grueling, but it's like but the outcome of it, I get more from it when it's all complete, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the stand up is like it's fun once you get your act down, once you get your jokes and stuff like that, once you get that down packed. It's great. It's a great feeling. You just got to keep going up.
What's the highlight for you doing stand up?
Oh man, I want to
walk me through that like nirvanic moment that you doing stand up that really makes you excited.
What was I at? I was at the Comedy Store. It was great. I was in the original room, and I got up because I knew a guy, so he put me up. I'm like, great. That's how you get up sometimes.
Yeah, no.
There's a lot of time comedy for comedian these days. It's like, oh yeah, you got to bring such and such amount of people to get. That's how it is in a lot of things. In music too, you got to bring people because it's all about butts and seats. But I knew a guy, right? So he got me in. He's like, yeah, I'll give you 8 minutes. And I got up there. I was ready, and I was a little nervous, but I got up there, and it was mostly a Caucasian crowd, but older. It was a Monday night, but it was great, man. I mean, they really laughed at my jokes.
That's good. So, did it make you nervous because you feel your act is geared more toward African American crowd, and you wasn't sure if it would go over with the Caucasian crowd, or is it just was it a generational thing?
I think it felt more generational than black and white. I think I was just younger, and they were mostly older.
Okay.
But it went over well. I had a couple jokes about I had some white folks jokes, and they really liked it.
Okay.
Just like it went over well. I don't know if I want to do the joke on here.
No, you don't have to. We'll go to your channel and check it out.
Yeah,
It's probably up there, right?
Yeah, it's up there.
Okay, so we'll just do that. I don't like to put people on the spot to try to do jokes or sing or whatever on a podcast because it's just too awkward and it's not cool.
Right.
So you write your own material, you do your own stand-up, and what's your aspirations? You want to get more into writing, directing, acting? I mean, your acting is really, really good.
Yeah, I started acting in college. I'm trying to get this live going. I started acting in college, and how I got into comedy was let me see if I can get this. 1 second. How I got into comedy was I took an improv class in college, and I was like, you know what, let me get better at improv. But then they started doing stand up, so that's how I got into stand up. But my end game, as in what I really want to do, is create TV shows and movies and stuff like that. Really create a TV show and series. And recently, I think I've been watching like Martin and stuff like that, and I really like the Martin Lawrence show because for me, I'm really pro black, all that stuff like that. And one thing what the Martin Lawrence show did when it came out was it put black love on TV in such a different way, because it was all about the courtship of black love and how crazy Martin and Gina were about each other. And so I want to bring that back, that black love on TV, because kids, I want kids to see that. You know? They that's something I feel like they need to see, because
that's kind of what Good Times did in the 70s. It was about black love on TV, how they loved each other,
right?
Despite the challenges they had living in the projects. Right.
That's true.
There was mad love for each other, for the family members, even though they had scraps and squabbles, and it was really to see that endearment. Yeah, that was really good. So you want to bring that back,
right? That's true,
or at least insert more of it. Not that it's disappeared, but
it hasn't disappeared. I'm just saying. But see, Floyd and James, they were married. I'm talking about the courtship beforehand. Yeah. You don't see that too much.
Yeah.
You don't see like how crazy they were about each other. Now you got Blackish out there now, but they married too. I want to see the courtship. Yeah. And that's very important.
That is important, because I think the courtship is lost on like the young dating generation. Right. It's all about, hit it and quit it and get the money and the bling, and it's all about the superficial and
and when you see these reality shows, I mean, it's just like Love and Hip Hop. I do not like that depiction of.
Well, a lot of that is orchestrated. Yeah. And pre-scripted.
Exactly. And it's not good, and I don't like it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad you're being proactive and want to do something to kind of change that stereotypical, young youthful romance into what it really is, and that young people that actually do care about each other, and not about the drama and all the bullshit. Right.
And there are good shows out there, that good web series out there on the internet that show that, and we just got to get it on the big screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Now, I've always wanted to ask you. We've been running. You did the film with me. We didn't really get a chance to kind of, really, chop it up. But I've always been like very curious on what you were thinking about when we first met, and we sat there, and I was talking with Dory, and I was telling her about the 48, because we were there for a good, I would say 30-40 minutes. Actually, we closed the place.
Right. Yeah. They were closing up.
Yeah, they were closing up. So
yeah.
So walk me through, from when just before you left your apartment to after you said, after we met. Give me a play-by-play.
So I was at home, just like not doing anything. I think this was like a Friday or Saturday, something like that. And I was like, you know what? Let me get out here. Let me write a little bit something. I gotta write something. And coming out of my apartment, I was about to go downtown Culver City, where I usually go, to the Starbucks. And I was like, you know what? Let me get a different venue. It's a Starbucks up on right down the street. It's closer. And
so National, wasn't it?
Yeah, National Boulevard. And I was like, let me just walk over here. It's closer. A little different venue. So just that split, it was like a split second when I was like decided to go the other way. So I walk, go that way, and I'm sitting down with my notepad. I'm writing, because I write. I actually write my stuff out, and with a pen. And so I was writing, and I saw you guys come in, and honestly, I was like, at first, I'm gonna tell you the truth, I was sitting there writing, and you know, sometimes I don't like people moving around me, and so at first I was like, "What is this old man doing?" When I saw
He's disturbing my groove, man. I'm trying to get in the groove.
What is he doing? He's looking for an outlet. I was like, he's not gonna find an outlet. That's what I said to myself. He's not gonna find an outlet. I think I don't know if you found an outlet. I don't know if you found one or not.
I think it was under the table.
Yeah,
they had a strip.
Yeah, I was like, he's not gonna find an outlet, but you found it. And then Daure came in. It's funny, her name sounds just like mine. And her friend, and I heard y'all talking about the 48-hour film festival. And I was like, oh, my friend Kyle was talking about that. Oh, he was talking. I was like, so I was texting my friend. Didn't somebody say they were gonna do that? And he was like, yeah, this girl. We did this Game of Thrones schedule. I was like, oh man. You know what? I really kind of wanted to do it. I was like, so I kept hearing y'all talk about it and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me introduce myself. Just say hey, how you doing, brother? I said so I said, you know what? Let me just say something. If I don't say nothing, then so I said, hey, brother, my name Daure. You know, I'm a comedian too, and from there on, you know, it was like. It was cool. I was like, I was down, you know.
Yeah, I was like, can you act? You're like, yeah, I can act.
Yeah.
I'm like, you want to be in this film?
Right. Yeah. So it was just like, boom. And
yeah, sure.
Crazy how things happen, you know.
It is. Sometimes it's, you know, being at the right place at the right time. I feel we were lucky to find you because you really.
Thank you. Yeah.
You really made the film super funny, and you brought a very strong dynamic character to the film. You're incredibly directable. Like, you did exactly what I wanted you to do and performed it better than I actually saw it in my head.
Thank you. Yeah.
And as I was writing the script, and I knew that I had you because we met you the same day of the thing. Like, I had already drawn the genre, drawn all the things. I already had kind of the story in my head. So the fact that I met you just before I started writing the script, and I was able to write you in as one of the characters. Yeah, and I didn't really know you, and I didn't really know you and I didn't even really know if you could pull off what I think you could pull off, but I figured, you know, we'll just do it enough times until we get what I think is cool, and then we'll just keep going. But you nailed it, man. It
was great, man.
You hit it out the park.
Thank you. I appreciated working on it. You know, it was fun. You know, with the whole crew, it was just a good time. Everybody was cool.
We did have a sweet crew.
Yeah.
Everyone was. We had a nice niche. Everyone was cool. Everybody pitched in, and it was awesome.
Right.
So at the screening, when you saw yourself on the big screen, was that the first time, or had you done another project where you were able to see yourself on the big screen?
Yeah. I did. You know, of course you've done some extra work and stuff, but that's nothing. I remember I did this project in college. It was another film festival contest that I directed, acted, and made within it was like the college campus film festival, whatever thing, and I made like a 5-minute short film, and it was pretty fun. I really liked that, and I think we won best comedy, but it was good, you know. I think that was one of the times, but other than that, I just been working, and I've been working on my stuff and writing. So
awesome. Well, I want to have you back, man, and we can do more of a one-on-one. I appreciate you coming down to Tom Bergin's here and doing the
man, thanks for having me.
The Penalty Game podcast with the PodBrother. We didn't really get a chance to play the penalty game yet, but we will next time.
Okay.
It's a very fun game I invented, and I want to have everybody playing it. But I wasn't expecting the fantasy guys.
Yeah, it was a whole fantasy football thing here earlier.
Normally we would have the whole room to ourselves, and we would be able to play pool and play my game and stuff.
Okay.
But we weren't able to do that because these guys were here. But next Monday we'll be able to play the game. You know, for sure. Shoot some pool at the same time we're doing like our podcast stuff. And I want you to bring your guitar next time. Yeah.
Okay.
Next time when we got a little bit more time, and we can set it up. And
I think you're lucky we didn't play pool because you might have been in some trouble.
Well,
I'm not that good at pool.
We might have to turn the cameras around and do a pool podcast right here. So don't go anywhere.
I'm not that good.
Daure, thank you for coming through, man.
Yeah,
we
man,
should
no
definitely
problem.
do a one-on-one. We're going to be here every Monday. You're going to come stop back and see us whenever?
Oh, yeah, I'll come back. Yeah, you know.
All right.
You know how I do.
If you're here every week, you can be a regular fixture. I'll make sure you definitely get on.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely, and you can tell us what the updates is and what you got going.
Right.
And,
I got some ideas of brewing, but you know they in the incubator stage. But yeah.
Awesome, man. All right, where can we find you on the web? Because we have some fans that want to follow you. So where can we find you?
Facebook is Daure, Daure, Stinson, Stinson, and Instagram is Daure, Daure _Daure_.
And you know what? I'm sorry. I have to apologize. I spelled your name wrong on the credits.
It's fine. You know, it's cool.
But the thing is, that's what's going to go on IMDb. So you're going to have 2 IMDb pages, man. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
One's going to be with the I, one's going to be with the E.
It's all right. No problem.
So, and that's kind of like once it's in like forever. It's not like you can really change it, but
it's okay.
My name's Richard Banker.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I always want someone to actually do the credits, because I went to a public school and my grammar and spelling isn't always the best, and I also am a little bit dyslexic, so letters switch around for me. But it's the 48 and we did what we could. All right, my man. Thank you. We're going to sign off, and we're going to bring Wendy Packer when we come back, because she just got back from an incredible, inspiring trip. We want to hear about that. She is the guru, the master, the commandant for Fashion Over 50, and she's like at the top of all the search engines with that. So we will be back with that. All right. Thanks, everybody.